Hey everybody, welcome to Comics with Bueller. As always, I am Bueller, and this guy misses a week, comes back, he's doing it already. Coffee and Comics, episode 159. How you doing, Bob?
I'm doing great. How about yourself, my friend?
I'm doing okay. You sure you're okay?
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah, you're
glad to be back.
A little liquored up?
No,
it's kind of going.
Not quite. I'm coffeeed up.
A little bit of medication going on. A little bit of,
a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is going to be a fun show. I can already tell.
Yes, it is.
Hey, what kind of coffee are you drinking today?
Some horchata.
We're drinking horchata again because he missed it last week. So we're drinking it again. How is it? You take a sip?
Yeah.
All right, you want cheers?
Cheers.
Look at that, okay? Let me know what you think.
It's horchata-licious.
Yeah, but it's a little light. I didn't put enough coffee in there.
It is a little light.
Let me take a little sip. It's pretty good. I like it. We had it last week. We talked about with me and Damien that was here last week.
How did he like it?
He liked it a lot.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
I did. It was stronger tasting last week.
He's sitting over there with Fatty Boom Batty over there as well, wearing a San Francisco 49ers
Don't
jacket.
even bring it up.
Apparently, Bob's not a huge fan of that. But try to control yourself.
All right.
Okay? We got a show to do.
I know.
We got people watching. It's 5 o'clock in the morning. They're like, these guys better get to the point. We're switching the channel. There's not a lot of options for you right now. So, just stick around. We're going to have a good time. What else is going to be watching, Okay. Let's go ahead and get to our rundown real quick of what we got on the show today. We're going to start off with some announcements. We have our first 5, as we always do. We have our topic, which our topic has grading lost its mojo? And we'll kind of get our points of view on grading. We kind of held off on this topic from the week before because this is something that Bob is really into or was into. We'll find out more as we go along. We have our Was It Good segment, which we talk about some of the books we read. Mm-hmm. We got our Between the Cover segment with Sleepy Reader. We're going to be doing Redcoat today.
Nice.
And he's also going to be doing a product review that I gave him last week. So I'm looking forward to hearing about that. We have our Shoot the Shit segment as well. We'll have our new giveaway. We'll show you what we're giving away for this coming week. And then we'll have our final 5 with some comics that we show, and then we'll kind of wrap it up. But we're just going to keep going. This is going to be a quicker show than it normally is because I got places to be.
Got places to be.
And things to do.
Well, where are you going?
Don't worry about it.
All right.
All right. We'll start with some announcements, and the first announcement I want to say is the giveaway winner from last week, and the giveaway winner was Marcel Bullock 3440. Congratulations. You are the winner of the giveaway. We're going to send out the giveaway at the end of the shows. In the next couple of weeks, so everyone will get their giveaway. But let me know in the comments down below in this video. Just put your name in there. Hey, I'm the giveaway winner, so I can keep track of who won. And right now, I have everyone's name on the list who's already won, so we're doing okay. Do me a favor, if you want to join our Patreon, you're more than welcome to. It's a price of 1 comic book a month, $3.99 a month. If you think Bob's worth 1 comic book a month, if you think I'm worth 1 comic book a month, please join our Patreon. But if you don't think we're worth it, then there's a free version, so you can do that one. I don't know. So you'll also notice on the rundown we left a couple things out. So this week, Castle's Corner and Robbie's Pick will not be on the show. It's because we're filming this a little bit early and earlier enough to where I didn't get the videos from them because they normally send that to me during the weekend. We're filming this on a Thursday afternoon, so just have to get it done, edited, and put out because I will be gone this weekend. So, hey guys, quick correction on the whole missing out on Castle's Corner. Guess what? I got it from our good friend Castle, John. And let's go ahead and take a look at it right now.
Spooky season is here. This is the last one. I hate it, but I love this. Welcome to Castle's Corner. Castle. Got another little spooky one, but this is one from out of left field. I'll tell you. We got Steak presents. This is a hard one. Jasami. It's an old name. From Amp Comics. Castle, what is this? I know. This book is, woo, beautiful. I tell you, it is by David Byrne, written and drawn freaking fantastically by Francesca Fantini. I said that right. If not, she'll let me know, okay? The main thing in this book is 2 things. The art and the art. Sorry, David Byrne. It's a good story, too. It's about back in the old days. It's almost like the beginning of Interview with the Vampire. And it's about, I hate the part that it's about slaves and everything back in U.S. history and Ben Franklin. So it's all about that part, right? And it's about, look at this. Look at that. That is freaking gorgeous. I don't know why she is not working more. This woman, she is on fire. Not literally, because then she would be Ghost Rider, and that wouldn't work. So, but it's got the black and the white with a little tinge of gray and all stuff like that. But, wow, I really like this. You're gonna have to ask your comic book store to get this. But, again, thank you guys. I know this one was at a woohoo, but I wanted people to know. All right? Thank you guys for having me on again. I think I said that twice. I'm a little tipsy. So, love you guys. Stay punished. I almost forgot what I was going to say.
And we're going to start with our first 5.
Sounds
brought
good.
to you by Comic Capsule.
Mhm.
You go to their website. Guess what happens at that website?
You get 10% off.
That's right, that one. Because you just enter the dealer code and you save 10%.
There we go.
Okay, so
Got that one right.
there you go. Nice. I appreciate that. All right, you're up first. Go.
Just go.
Just go, man. We're ripping through this then.
All right. So the first one that I brought is Bullseye #2.
Oh,
Like that cover.
you're a fan of Bullseye.
I'm a
aren't you?
fan of Bullseye,
It's,
as you
it's
know.
on your little hat there. You got that made special for the show.
I
again.
did. I
What
did.
happened to the other one?
It kind of over time disintegrated.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It lost its oomph.
Okay, that's all right.
Next one is Fantastic Four #25. Great Doctor Doom cover.
Nice. In a comic capsule.
In a comic capsule. These
Yeah.
are all in comic
Yeah.
capsules.
They know it by now.
All right, the next one, character dear to my heart, Kanto #3.
Yeah.
The Lionhearted series.
Yeah.
That's a good one right there.
Yeah. Is it good?
It really is good.
Was it good?
It is good. I
Are
should
they-
need a chalupa and read it to
Are
you
they
one time.
doing more Kanto stuff?
Eventually, yes.
Okay, great.
All right, next one is Daredevil #1. Love that cover. I believe that's Delato. Not
Nice.
positive. And last
Right.
but not least, we have the Invincible Iron Man #149, the first part of the Doom Quest storyline, one of my
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
storylines ever.
How many books was in that storyline?
2.
2.
Yeah.
So quick read.
Quick read.
Okay, that's
But
why
it's
you,
awesome.
That's why you like it so much.
Oh, is that right?
Two
What are you trying to say?
2 and done. You know, you have a very short attention span.
Oh, I do.
My
Get
turn.
on with your final first
My
5.
turn. My turn. Okay.
See who's got a short attention span.
Here we
about
go.
5
We're
minutes.
going with Poison Ivy #32 in a pink comic capsule to go with the pink cover.
These colored capsules are really nice.
Yeah, see, and I always match them up to.
You do. You're really
try to
good
do
at that.
My thing. Okay,
You're
I got
color coordinated.
I am. I got a clear comic capsule. This is Captain America #332. I know Damien recently bought some Captain Americas at the Frankenstein that we went to.
Oh, yeah.
And I got a few too, so not bad.
Nice.
This is Captain America 321 in a blue comic capsule to go with his blue suit, of course. You know, it's America theme.
America theme.
America.
You could use a red one for that too.
Well, speaking of a red one, look what I got here. This one's for you, buddy.
Wow.
Look at this. This
It's a
is
shiny cover.
I know, Secret Wars book 505 in a red comic capsule featuring none other
Daredevil.
Daredevil. I picked that out literally just for you.
Thanks, buddy.
And in the final 5, guess what?
What?
I have another Daredevil. thing
What?
just for you, man.
Damn. It is my day today.
I'm always thinking of you.
Are you really?
No.
You know what?
No.
I'm out of here.
All right, pick that up. Okay. We're sticking with this theme because we're going to see this later today. This is Red Coat #1, the second printing in a yellow comic capsule, and it's a yellow cover.
Nice.
And it's kind of cool. So it's kind of on theme for what we'll be talking about with between the covers.
Those are great, man.
Yeah, those are not bad. So, like, you know, I just want to say, like, you were between the covers before with Damien,
mhm.
and now I get to be back between the covers. How was your experience with him?
You know, it was short but
Yeah.
sweet.
Yeah, it was short is the key word there. You're short.
I was trying to, you know, be truthful but not get
Yeah.
too in.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know.
Yeah, I've heard that from a lot of people.
I have too.
Yeah, it's kind of the thing.
Kind of weird to experience it for ourselves.
Well, shitty honest. Please keep it down. I'm curious to see if today will be as short as it was before.
You know what? I'm curious myself.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Me either.
I'm pretty sure nothing's changed.
We'll have to maybe change his name after that.
Yeah. Okay, that was our first 5 brought to you by Comic Capsule. Go to the website. And the code Bueller, you save 10%. Let us moving around. Oh, Damien's over there just, okay. Can't wait to get up here.
We're prepping you, buddy.
Yeah. Okay, we're doing our topic. We're jumping right to it. Our topic today is brought to you by the616comics.com. You can go to their website. They don't have a code yet. I still haven't talked to them about that. But you can go to their website. They got a bunch of stuff. They got a bunch of stuff on sale right now as well. Mm-hmm. They got their own exclusives, plus they got a bunch of the ratios that they get for buying those exclusives, so you can get them for a good price. And they do a lot of G.I. Joe stuff. Mm-hmm. Have you seen some of the G.I. Joe ones?
I haven't.
Ones? They're awesome. They're really
nice.
Cool. But our topic today is grading. Mm-hmm. And has grading lost its mojo? And what we feel about grading. We got some comments that people left us. And if you'd like to go first, I sent you some comments. Yeah. Did you get those?
I did.
Okay. All right. Bob's going to go first, and we will comment on exactly how we feel about this. I mean, you know what? Our opinions might be a little bit different.
Maybe.
Don't get all pissy this time.
Hey, you know what? I'll get pissy if I want to get pissy.
He does.
All right, fool.
Fool.
All right, here comes the first comment, and it's from AC Goldstein. He says, I'll still get graded books I covet graded if I believe they're high grades. I think the decline comes from all the people who grade new books and smaller keys, expecting them to boom in price after a movie or a character gets popular.
Yeah. You know, didn't you and I interview the guy for the CBCS or whatever it was? Mm-hmm. Okay, whatever that guy's name is. I think you and I did that interview.
Yeah. And
he mentioned that about grading new books.
Right.
And he's like, that's not why we did this. We didn't start doing the grading because he was like one of the godfathers of grading books. And he was like pointing that out. Like, hey, we didn't start this grading process so people literally bought the book off the shelf and sent it in to get grading. The grading process was for the older books, the books that have been around a long time to preserve them. But he was surprised how much it turned into like, hey, people are grading brand new books.
Right.
They were coming out every Wednesday, and they weren't ready for that. That wasn't something they had in mind. That's kind of what he's talking about in there. So I saw that pretty similarity. How do you feel about grading like brand new books that just come off the shelf or that you order and you wait in line all day long waiting to order it online because you don't want to miss out?
You remember that, do you? Had to bring that up, did you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know you don't. So
I didn't get it. Oh no, Travis!
This will be the first time I'm going to punch this guy on screen. Anyway, I'm kind of on the fence about it. I get what he's saying. I think the issue would be with people that are doing it thinking that they're going to, make a buck off of it really quickly or whatever. For myself, I see value in books that I know are going to be dear to me or that are ones that I can see will be a milestone down the road. Or even some of the exclusive covers, and especially ones that I can take to a con and get signed. Mm-hmm. That was valuable to me just to get it into a slab now, and then I can put it away, and maybe some other point of great. But I don't have to worry about, at least the way I was feeling, is I wouldn't have to worry about it getting ruined or anything like that down the road. And so, but I see the appeal, but truthfully, I was very surprised at how many people were doing that on a weekly basis, and that kind of blew me away. Yeah.
One thing I noticed about the newer books getting graded, people would send them off getting graded, and we're just going to kind of go there. But if they come back and it's a 9.6, I've used this analogy before. You send in a brand new book, you get it back. Yeah. It's not a 9.8 and it's a 9.6. We'll just say it. It's like a bad sexual experience. You're really disappointed. It was just a 9.6. You really wanted that 9.8.
Yeah.
And we've talked about that before. But and it's always fun to watch like those unboxing videos. And when they're opening the book for the first time on the video, they're like, okay, let's see what we get. And they pulled up and it's 9.6. Like, oh, and you just see the disappointment on their face. Yeah, and you feel bad. But it's like, yeah, you're gonna live. Yeah. And then they got the 9.8 on the next one. It's like, oh,
it's so true.
Yeah,
I've been guilty of that too.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, okay, I'm reading the next one here. This is from ICT Vinny. He says, with all the controversies surrounding CDC, people still use their services. Have always thought slabbing books to sell, and the prices for slab versus raw of the same book was a scam, still a scam. So ICT Vinny is not a fan, sounds like, of slabbing books. That's kind of like I said, the price between the raw and the slab book, I mean, there is a price difference, but if I remember correctly, a lot of people were starting to sell raw books for the same price as a slab book. And that was kind of causing a problem. You know, like, hey, this is a raw book. You're charging me $100, and here's a 9.8 in a slab, and it's also $100. Why are you charging me the same? Now, you're paying for the $100. You're paying to buy that book for a slab, so you think it'd be a little bit more money, and the raw one would be less. But I'm seeing the same thing on the same board. It's the same book. I can remember one time, and I'm going to call out Dynamite real quick.
All right.
We were doing an auction, okay? And they had some X-Men books, and they had a slab version of the book, and then they had the raw version of the book. The slab version was like a 9.6, and the raw was would be the same thing, a 9.6. The 9.6 version on the show was $80, and then later in the show they had the slab one. Guess how much the slab one was?
$80.
$80. And I'm like, wait a minute. And I called them a live on air. I was like, go back to the raw one. And they pulled up. I go, how much is that? They go, $80. I go, how much is the slab one? They go, oh, $80. I go, one of those prices has to change.
Yeah.
And on the fly, they changed it. But I have seen a lot of prices be the same thing. How do you feel about that?
Well, I mean, truthfully, I've never liked the huge disparity between a 9.8 and high grade looking raw copy.
Yeah.
I think the divide between there is just really too great. Just because you have the comfortability of having that 9.8 inside of the slab, you don't have to worry about the subjectivity on grading or anything like that. Dang, having a hard time getting my words out today.
Really?
Don't even start. Don't even start. But literally, I think that the prices of a slab book started to come down, especially with things that have been happening recently, and having it be nearly the same price. I don't know if I agree with that, but I've been seeing it happen more and more.
Yeah.
How do I feel about it?
Yeah.
I don't really have a feeling either way about it at this point.
Can I go off topic for a minute?
You go ahead. What are you going to say?
Remember when we first started filming these videos years ago? Mm-hmm. Remember what I used to have taped underneath the camera?
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember what it said?
Yeah. Stop saying
Yeah. I don't say Problem with his words. You've come a long way.
I bet I have.
You've come a long way. There you go. Sorry, off topic, but that's why I kind of went with that.
But anyway, go ahead.
Okay, I got the next one. It's from Rob of the Alpha Clan. He said, I used to care about graded comics when I first started collecting, but not so much now, especially with the comic capsule looking really good with the color variations. So we got the yellow one right there. I have my Power Rangers number 0 set in those, and it looks really good. Yeah, so that comment kind of brings up the other options that are available now. Comic capsule is one of them. Obviously, we talk about it quite a bit. There's been a lot of other, options to choose from in the past. I know Comic Pro Line had their own version. There's like Comic Skins. I mean, I can't name them all, but there are more options. And if you want to put your book in a hard case and to feel more secure than just a regular bag and board, then there are other options.
Sure.
And I think having those options is really good to have. Because I know a lot of people aren't really, a lot of comments kind of bring up the grading process and stuff like that. And they don't really have a lot of confidence in some of the grades because you can literally send a book in multiple times, you get different grades every time.
Yeah.
So the other options that are on the market are becoming more appealing. So someone like Comic Capsule, if you want to, have your book sealed and accessible to, read and look at, then that's a great option. So, I get it. I get like this thing right here, and I don't just want to point them out because there are other options. Don't get me wrong. So if there's other stuff out there, if you're using those, great. But it is taking away a little bit of business from the CGC, from the grading companies.
Yeah.
And I like having that option.
Yeah. No, I agree. Truthfully, I would have never have told anybody if you want to display your comics in a case, don't go the route of grading. Grading should be for something that you really want to hold that grade,
Mm-hmm.
because there are so many other options out there. I forget the company that we were working with before that had the ones that you could display on the wall that we got them from. Do you remember what that was?
I think that was Comic Pro Line.
Comic Pro Line.
Yeah.
And I still have those. I have I think I have 9 of them up on a display on my wall, and I can switch those out anytime I want to.
Yeah.
Can't do that with the slabs, but I really wouldn't want to put a slab on the wall like that. I have stands like we have out here in front if I ever want to display, my slab stuff. But if you want to display your comics, there are a lot of great options out there, and it's not as expensive as going out and getting a full book graded to do it.
Yeah. Actually, when I think about it, I think it was Max Pro Supplies.
Max Pro Supplies,
they
that's
were the
right.
ones that had that, but they work with Comic Pro Line, and Max Pro Supplies is no longer a thing anymore.
Yeah, they're not,
from what I understand. So, all right, you got the next one.
I think you skipped me on the last one. But
did I?
Yeah, I'll go second in the end. So the next one,
of course you will. Gross.
Next one is from Nerdstorm Comics.
What?
It does seem like more people are starting to collect raw comics now than before. I only get higher end comics graded, and I prefer CGC due to it being the most widely accepted if I ever resell. I think CBCs is better personally though. If it is a regular book though, and not a grail, those comic capsules are great for them or Mylar.
Yeah. And this kind of lends to what we were just talking about real quick about the other option, the CBCS capsules. I think I've seen some videos on tests between the two. And I think the CBCS ones hold up better from what I've seen.
They hold up better, and then also the feature that they have that CGC didn't have at the time. I don't know if they fixed this in between the last time I graded, but the CBCS ones were UV resistant.
Yeah.
Whereas the CGC ones were not.
What's up with that? I don't know.
I think that's, for me, you have repeat business coming in. If you want to make sure that you're trading out your books and getting them slabbed again.
And they got a different label on there, so people, I think they like it. I don't know. I can't remember what the argument was with the CBCS label. People didn't like, and then they changed it up. And I think they like it better, or they might like it worse. I don't remember the argument, but I know they switched it a while ago.
Yeah.
And then, but I don't hear much of people talk about them hardly at all anymore, as far as like, being close to CGC or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Because there's a new person in the market now, and we'll actually get to them here on this next comment. Did you want to read another comment, or do you want to let me do it?
I'll read another comment.
Fine,
How
you
about
do
that? The next one is from Errol Molnar. He says, I grade what I love. If a book to me is worthy to grade, I do it. Monetary value, yes, I can't lie, but also it secures the grade, as sometimes you can say its value is a very fine or near mint to someone if raw, and it becomes a big debate. Grading is subjective, yes, but it's the best we got and secures what grades you have.
Yeah. Okay. So I got a comment on that one.
What about that?
So I've and a lot of this I've talked about in the past, because we've had comic book conversations for years. And I say this, like, that book, whatever it was, whatever he has graded, whatever that grade is, it's been that grade for the last however long he's had it. Okay? So, like, these books have been around for 50, 60, 70 years. Okay, grading's only been around for 20 years or whatever it is. I might be off. But say the book is 50 years old before it gets graded. It's been that grade that it gets for the whole time. From that moment, if you just leave it where it is or whatever, it's going to stay that grade. So I always look at that. It's like, I can take care of this book. I can just leave it how it's been sitting for 50 years, and it'll be that grade then, and it'll be that grade tomorrow, and that grade 2 years down the road.
Sure.
So I never saw the value in getting books graded just to keep them like looking the way they are. If you just take care of them, they've always been that grade or whatever. If it's an 8, it's probably been an 8 for the last 30 years. It's just been sitting there. And a lot of people find books. Oh, I found these books, sitting in the attic or like in Damien's basement, with all his other stuff.
I think where the issue comes in though is, and I think a lot of people would say the same thing, but the issue is that grading became so fine tuned that micro ticks and I mean just the smallest thing could bring your grade down. And so if you take care of your books over the course of 13 years inside of boxes, trading boxes, taking them out, it's possible to create those type of ticks on it. And if you could have had a 9.8 at the beginning, then that's kind of, especially if you're going to resell. If it's just your PC, it doesn't matter. But if you're going to resell, then that's what you want, and then you run the risk over a period of time of possibly bringing it down a grade. And you, I mean, in the end, all it comes down to is what your personal preference is as far as what you're going to do with the books.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, personally, I got a bunch of books in my collection now that I would never consider grading.
Yeah.
And I've read them so many times that, I mean, it doesn't matter at this particular point.
Yeah.
So.
In the bathroom? Do you read comics in the bathroom? That's our topic.
Yeah, I know where you're going with this.
That's our topic. No, I'm not going there. I know where. No. It's a family show.
Okay, all right.
Our topic next week is: do you read books in the bathroom?
Really?
No. No. Maybe the shoot segment.
Right.
Okay. I'll do the next one here.
You go for it.
This is Jimmy the Human. Our audience is loving this. I submitted one modern comic to PSA and one to CGC. No fast track. PSA won by 1 week faster delivery. So I asked another question like, what's the delivery times for books right now? And I was curious because PSA is the newer, I mean, they've been around, but they just now started doing comic books not too long ago and stuff. So I'm curious what the delivery times were as far as there is a difference. Sounds like PSA is a little bit faster, but as far as the turnaround times in general, they're quite a bit quicker than they used to be. So if it's, say it's a month to get your book back, it's only like you get your book, in 3 weeks and it's supposed to 4 weeks. So it's not that big of a difference. If it was like a 6-month turnaround, then, that makes a big difference. But I was curious about that. Do you remember the last book that you submitted? Remember how long it took to get back?
Said the last book I submitted was just after the pandemic, and I think it took 3 months to get back at the time because they were still working through a backlog.
Yeah.
But at one particular point, it was as long as 6 months. It was crazy.
It was even longer.
Was it?
Yeah. We'll get to that.
We'll get to that. All right.
You got the next one.
All right. So the next one comes from Mutant Mansion Comics. He says, definitely has slowed down, at least for me. I would rather have a solid, crisp, raw copy, but some of my books I still like to get graded.
Yeah. And that was initially the question. It's like, has grading slowed down? Has there been like a decline in people wanting to get it done? And the reason that it brought it up is because the last few Comic-Cons I've been to, it just seems like the lines are not as long. I can remember going there and people were lining up the first thing when they got to the con in the CGC line to get their books done. There's other options, I guess, would be there's people that press and clean and they submit it for you and all this stuff. But I really have seen maybe half amount of people, and I've seen lines where there was no line. There wasn't anybody there waiting to get their book certified or graded or submitted or whatever it was. So that was the initial my reason to have this topic, was it just seems like there is a decline. I mean, I know you haven't been to a con recently, but do you think it's slowed down? I mean, you know people, right?
Yeah, I think it's slowed down immensely. I think that, at one particular point you had a lot of different, even content creators that were pumping books out, and it just seemed like the market was a lot different than it is right now.
Yeah.
Over time, we've had a number of things happen, and I think that's, personally, I think that soured a lot of people on it.
Yeah.
That's one thing. And the other thing is not having, because the economy the way that it is, people aren't as apt to spend the extra to get books graded like they were before.
Yeah.
And there's a number of factors that I think lend to it slowing down at this particular point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
Thank you.
I'm still waiting to get my book back.
Are you? You said you were going to finally get one graded.
I never did.
Yes, you're okay.
I never did. I did have one clean and pressed or whatever, but I never got submitted. So I don't.
Maybe one day.
I don't think I ever will.
Okay.
All right, I got the next one here. This is Henry. Him man 8015 says, I think grading anything hurts the comic because it is all based on what the company thinks and not what you think. So they're talking about the grade that you get back from the company. I'm the same way. You know this about me.
Yeah.
I don't need someone to tell me what this grade is. I think it's ridiculous. I think it's you ask me what the grade of this book is, like, oh, it's great. That's my opinion. It looks fine. It looks great. I don't need a 9.8, 9.6, 9, whatever it is. Okay. I don't need someone telling me that. I don't need someone telling me, oh yeah, the signature is real. I was there. I saw it. I don't need it.
Right.
I don't need you doing that. And that's just kind of the person I am. A lot of people are they put so much value on that grade. What other people say what it is. It's like, what do you think it is? And I get that because they're selling and they're making some money or whatever. But like I said earlier, if you submit a book and it comes back different grades every time, then what's the process? The process is flawed. It's a flawed process. There's the human element in grading a book is always going to be there.
Yeah.
So whether it's a 9.6 one day, it could be a 9.8 the next day, or a 9.4 the day after that. Depends on the human element. But until there's like some kind of a, and like AI, whatever it is, and people don't like that. But you understand what I'm saying? There's a human element to it. So there's always going to be a flaw when you're looking at a grade. There's no, exact way to do it. You can try it as best as you can, but it's always based on what someone else said.
Yeah, this is true. This is true. And I agree. And I do know that about you. I mean, that's that's what you said from the very beginning since I first met you. I think for myself, the appealing of grading came when it kind of first came around, that there was a group of people who were probably the best at grading.
Yeah.
And they got together and came up with a system so that they could train other people to do it. And if you gave them any book and take it down the line with those graders in a blind kind of grading test, they would all come up with the same grade pretty much. And so it was a thing that, became, once you put that stamp on there, that's the grade.
Yeah.
And over time that degraded.
Yeah.
You could not trust that anymore.
Yeah.
And once you cannot trust the label that
we have our one of our audience members returning. All right, here he goes, like making his appearance right here, knocking stuff over. It's okay. It's okay. It's all for you, buddy. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you.
Anyway,
if you can't trust that seal anymore or that grade, then the appeal and the value starts to go out of it for me.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, I agree.
One thing that we did, and this is something different, but we used to grade some mystery boxes.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And I sat down and made a list, of how to grade a mystery box, depending on value, depending on everything that's involved. And it was a pretty detailed list. And it was like a 100-point system. And I submitted it to like a couple other friends of ours to take a look at it. And I gave them the books and stuff. And I was curious to see what the grade is, what they would give it and what I would give it and what you would give it. Mm-hmm. We were always within like 2 or 3 points.
Yeah.
It was like
so
spot
close.
on.
Close.
That was probably the best thing. I don't know if I still have that on file somewhere. I wish I did, because it's such a good grading tool for mystery boxes. It really does cover every base that you need to know about a mystery box. But it would be like, here, Bob, do this. Here, Damien, do this. John, I think I had Robbie do it. I think I had Comic Tom do it or whatnot. Every time they would do the thing, the little checklist I have, it would literally be like, oh, my score was 90, yours was 91, yours was 89, like right there within 1 or 2 points. So it was a really good thing. And, there is some human element to that, but it was pretty precise.
Right.
It was really good. They should listen to us.
They should. But that element was at CGC and I know CBCS, especially at the very beginning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All right, do I got the last one here, or do you got it?
The worst mystery box ever.
Oh, our audience member thinks he's part of the show. The worst mystery box ever was from Torpedo Comics, and it was his mystery box, Fatty Boom Batty. And then Torpedo Comics reached out to me and sent us a different box. And was it better?
It was better.
It was better. And they said that somebody who was making their mystery box was kind of messing around or whatever. Now, I will say the best mystery box that we ever got was the Hive mystery box.
Oh, that's right.
And it was the best one by far. Mm-hmm. And I don't think Hive is doing anything anymore. They were a sponsor of the show. I know both of the guys. I think they're kind of doing their own thing now. But we did probably about half a dozen, maybe more mystery boxes. Mm-hmm. And it was really good.
Yeah, they were always spot on.
Yeah, and the thing about this, and we're kind of off topic, but the thing about those mystery boxes, we never order them ourselves. Mm-hmm. They're either sent to us or donated to us. That way the people sending them out knew that it wasn't us buying the mystery box.
Right.
Let's just be honest. If they knew they were sending it to the show and it was being reviewed, they'd probably load the box.
That's right.
But we had other people do it for us, so that way when we had the box in here.
Yeah, kind of like a blind field test.
Exactly. Okay. You got the last one?
I got the last one.
Okay.
This one comes from TMX Comics. He says, I have a business of pressing and cleaning books and sending out for grading. Every month since October 2024 has been an increase of volume and revenue.
That's good.
Mhm.
Apparently, we're wrong. This whole conversation we've had, we're absolutely wrong. Honestly, though, I'm glad to hear that. And let's just be honest. Probably more than likely the reason that his business is increasing because he's really good at what he does.
Yeah.
And word of mouth goes a long way. You know, just your process of how you do it, and people find out about you. And so I'm just gonna tip my hat to this gentleman right there. I've never used his services, but if your business is getting better every month, you are good at what you're doing, and the word of mouth is spreading. So congratulations.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I got the last one here. This is from Team Freaking Fitness. It says it's been about a month turnaround for me, but that's not including the time they have it before it's actually inputted into their system that they received it. He's talking about when you submit a book.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted this comment on here because I remember back in the day, people were reaching out to me and they were pretty pissed off at CGC because this was back when the backlog is up to 9 months. Okay. And they would pay for the fast track. It's extra money, but the fast track doesn't start until they market received.
Okay. And they
then
had a
it
huge
goes.
warehouse that they were trying to get through.
Which is bullshit. It's like, you know, it's there. You know, it's been delivered. And then because we haven't marked it as been received, that's not when the date starts as far as our process. So it sits there for 2 or 3 months before they, quote, receive it as marked receive it. That was the business practice that they were doing quite a bit back then. And I hated it. I called them out on it many times. Like, that's such a crappy thing to do. They know it's there. I can look at the tracking number. I can look and see it was signed for. You've been sitting on it for months, but you haven't, quote, received it. But yet you're still charging me more money for the, quote, fast track, okay? But yet, you know, it's a loophole or whatnot. And then they were taking on other types of things to grade. They were doing other, like, cards and stuff like that. They were adding services as they have this huge backlog of books that aren't being graded, but yet they're still charging people extra to get the fast track.
Yeah, they were trying to strike while the iron was hot. You know, all they had to do back then was just to be honest about what they were doing. Look, no matter what service you pay for, right now we have a huge warehouse that we're still trying to get to for receiving.
Yeah.
It may take this amount of time to receive your book, and then once it does, that's when your clock starts. And be honest up front about it, not after the fact.
Yeah.
And there were a lot of people that were pissed off, and rightly so.
Oh yeah, it was crazy. I got people were telling me my book's been gone for over 9 months, 10 months, a year almost. Yeah. And stuff, and they're I paid for fast track, or I paid whatever the service is. If you can't fulfill it, don't keep offering it.
Right.
You know, be realistic. You know, don't have it's okay. We haven't marked it, so it doesn't count. That's give those people their money back.
Right. Or the option up front so that they can make a decision. I mean, for people who spec books, 9 months, that's a killer on the clock.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because, I mean, while it's hot is when you want to strike. And by 9 months, it's already cooled off and people move to something else.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, people were pissed, man.
I remember. I've told you this before, but they blocked me on their social media.
Oh, that's right.
So,
yeah, there were a few people that didn't like you calling them out.
Yeah, so CGC, they don't care about my opinion or whatnot. Yeah. Rightfully so, because I'm not a huge fan and never have been of their business practices and stuff. And another business practice I don't like, and this is common, this is with all the grading companies, I don't like that they get a percentage of what the book is worth depending on what the book is and depending on the grade. So doesn't that incentivize them to give it a better grade?
Right.
That's kind of shady to me. It's like they know if they give it a higher grade, then the book is more valuable and then they can charge more. So I think that element has to be taken out of it. I think that would make more sense. Just a flat rate, whatever it is. I mean, I get insurance and stuff like that, but this is like something like it makes them want to give it a better grade just because of the value. A value between a 9.2 and a 9.8 in a key book, thousands and thousands of dollars.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've never agreed with that. I mean, they're providing a service. You get paid for that service.
Yeah.
What entitles you to get a percentage of what that book is going to be worth just because you graded it?
Yeah.
Never agreed with that.
And this is something, like I said, this is not just CGC. And so the CBCS, I'm not aware if the PSA does this. They probably do. I don't know. Mm-hmm. But I think this is a common practice whenever it comes to the grading books. Anyway, let's. Do you have any closing thoughts on this topic?
Yeah, I do. I mean, as you know, I used to get quite a few books graded. I was, pretty high on it, for a number of different reasons. And since then, with all of the little things that have happened, I mean, the defamation case coming, the business practices at CGC. There was the guy that got caught taking books. He figured out a way to open the slabs and put a lower grade book in there and then sell it for a higher price. There's all these different things that really soured the integrity of what that label meant. Yeah. And it's just not something that I would probably do going forward. It doesn't have the same value to me as it did when I held that label in trust.
Doesn't have the same sparkle.
Doesn't have the same sparkle.
Same sparkle.
Yeah,
Would you try the PSA?
Probably not.
Okay.
Yeah, I think, I mean, unless, PSA had grown their reputation and that, they were found that they could be trusted. Okay. But, I mean, it would take a lot at this point. Okay. So
Comic Capsule it is.
Comic Capsule it is.
Okay. There you go. Use the code Bueller and save 10%.
There you go.
All right. So that's our topic on grading books. Obviously, you saw his point of view. You saw my point of view. And we saw your point of view. And that's what counts. So
thank you for your comments.
Much. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. There was a lot of different comments. And like I said before, I'm asking the question on my Instagram. If you want to follow that, Travis_comics with Bueller. I'll be asking the question for next week's topic on there next week. And then we use it's easier to get the responses from there. So you'll find out what that topic is for next week and leave a comment on there, and we'll talk about them on next week's episode. But let's go ahead and switch on over. Thank you to the 616 Comics, by the way, for sponsoring this.
Thank you.
I'm sure they don't like CDs. I don't know. Well, let's go to our Was It Good segment, brought to you by Comics on Coffee. We're drinking the coffee.
Yes, we are.
You want to go ahead and show me or do the thing here?
Do the thing?
Do the thing, yeah.
All right.
Those are the books I read.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. So I read 2. We're doing 2 books each.
2 books each.
Yeah.
All right. So this first one is called Kava or Kaya?
Kaya.
Kaya.
Yeah.
It's Kaya #1 by Image Comics.
Yeah.
And here we go. So, Bueller.
Yes, sir. What was that? do. What kind of porn music is that?
I don't know.
It's supposed to go bow chicka bow wow.
I was gonna do that, but something else came out.
You're like do.
Right.
Okay, go ahead.
Was it good?
Yeah, I liked it. So this book keeps on popping up all the time, and it's still ongoing from what I understand. Mm-hmm. And I remember it's Robbie talked about on one of his monthly comic reviews, and everyone seemed to like it. So I picked this up at the Frankenstein for $1 from Scott, and I read it. It was a lot of fun. It's about this it's like this brother and sister, and their whole tribe gets wiped out, and they're kind of on the run and trying to survive and stuff. And I don't want to give too much away because I actually forgot a lot about it because I read it like 2 weeks ago. So maybe it's not, I'm being honest. But I know at the time when I read it, I was like, oh, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So, yeah, whatever happened, it was good.
All right.
It was good. Okay. You know what? Screw that. Go ahead. Try it here.
The next one. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. Yeah, here you go.
It's called Skin Police.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, let's see. Who did this? Oni by Oni Press.
Yeah.
Great cover there.
Yeah.
And Bueller.
Yes. Yeah.
Was it good?
For Skin Police, it was pretty good, man.
Did some policing go on?
Yeah, it's kind of like, and I was talking to Damien about this. It's kind of like Blade Runner. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of that concept, like the skin people or whatever I don't know what you want. Like another one. I read this like 2 weeks ago, so I kind of forgot about it as well. But I know I liked it. But it's like there's like these synthetic people that are made from skin or whatever, and those people are made from skin. So I don't know what the deal is. But then there's like cops that go around, like they're the police, and like some of the times the skin people get a little nuts, and they have to take care of the skin people with their
skin people.
Yeah.
The clones.
Yeah, the clone skinny people. But apparently it's popular. They made a second volume. I know Damien's reading it now. He likes it. He loves skin. Not a fan of the police, but he likes skin. So this was another one I got from Scott at the Frankenstein. It was $1, and I liked it. I both the books I read, even though I kind of forgot them already, I enjoyed reading them at the time.
All
So
right.
there
2
you
for
go.
2.
2 for 2. Okay.
Very good.
I'm going to do yours.
All right.
Hopefully you remember what they were. Okay, the first one is from Aftershock. Good old Aftershock. I missed them quite a bit. This is Astronaut Down, number 1 from Aftershock Comics, who's no longer with us anymore.
Yeah.
Bob.
Yeah.
Okay, buddy. You ready? You get it moving. You feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Was it good?
Actually was.
Okay,
Actually
good.
was. I mean, it's not much of a story. It's kind of the beginnings of a story, so didn't get too far into it. It's about the Earth has basically got cancer, and so they need to send some astronauts up in space, and there's a process with which they're choosing the 3 that are going to go, and they finally get the 3. The rocket goes up, and then 2 of them immediately die, and they realize that something's wrong, and they got to take that last astronaut and bring him back down. So Astronaut Down. That's where it kind of ends.
Okay.
So I'm sure the story would be good going forward, but the writing was good and I enjoyed it.
Doesn't sound that great.
No, I mean, well, like I said, it wasn't much of a story.
Yeah.
At least he remembers it.
Yeah.
This is true.
Okay.
There was a rocket blasting off. That's all I know.
Well, that's what counts. Okay. All right. Way to go. Okay. I remember this one.
Mm-hmm.
This is After School number 1 by Image Comics, Skybound, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
We're going to bring it down a notch.
Just a notch.
Yeah, we're just going to relax a little bit. Take a deep breath.
All right.
How you been doing? You ready for this?
I'm ready for this.
Okay.
I'm ready for this. I'm in the mood.
Hey, Bob.
What's up?
Was it good?
You know what? My good buddy, I have to say, it was good.
Oh. I'll have to edit that. Sorry about your speakers there, people.
No, seriously. It was a lot of fun.
Okay.
I mean, it's about a girl who is kind of struggling in school. She's not very confident, and all the normal things that a kid goes through during the teenage years. And she's given a dog, and that dog bolsters her confidence and brings out a lot of these great things in her, and she starts doing well. And then one night she wakes up and here's the dog in the kitchen smoking a cigarette and gets caught, and you find out the dog's an alien.
Oh.
A lot of fun.
That sounds pretty good.
It was good.
Now, see, I would like that. As opposed to the astronaut going up in space.
And
like,
that was it. Yep.
Yeah.
Seen enough.
Yeah, it's like, okay. I like that.
But I had a lot of fun reading it. And, I don't know why I didn't read it when I first got it. But I know I have other issues of it. So I'm going to continue reading that story.
Nice. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the one I did last week, the Uncanny Valley. To where I was like, oh, the grandfather was a cartoon character that comes into the boy's life or whatever. He didn't have any problems in school. Actually, he did. Yeah. He caused problems there. Yeah, it's the same book.
It's the same book.
Who wrote this one? Benson. Oh, I used to love that show. I didn't know he was doing comics.
Dude.
Yeah, that's pretty good, right?
That's good.
Quick, okay. You know what? That's our Was It Good segment brought to you by Comics on Coffee. Go to their website, use the code Bueller. You save 15% on all your coffee needs, the stuff we're drinking here. But you know what? We're going to give you a break.
Yeah.
Because now we get to do that thing or at least I do. You get to sit down next to John, and because you guys know what's next. It's Between the Covers with Sleepy Reader.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, we're Between the Covers with none other than Sleepy Reader. How you doing, my friend?
Hey, everyone. I am doing good.
Yeah?
I'm a little insulted by your insinuations.
That was Bob. That was Bob.
Oh, it was Bob.
Yeah, that was definitely Bob.
But I figure you like it nice and brief.
Yeah. Okay. You know
quick,
what?
You like to get it over with, right?
Yeah, that's exactly. That's what you want to hear. Let's just get it over with. That's exactly what you want to hear.
So we're gonna go under the covers.
Yeah, between the covers.
Between the covers.
Between the covers.
I always get confused.
Yeah. Well, maybe
talk
that's part of the
quickly
problem.
about a comic book.
Yeah.
And get it over with quickly.
There you go.
And you'll be rid of me.
First off, I want to say thank you for filling in for Bob last week.
Oh, it was a pleasure.
He had that weird virus.
Yes. But I'm glad to see Bob back.
Yeah, it was some bizarre virus.
I don't like the show with me as much as with Bob.
Yeah, I don't like it either. But anyway, we're going to talk about Redcoat. And I know you're a big fan.
I'm one of my favorite comics.
Yeah.
So I view this little segment as a way to talk about current comics I read that I recommend to people a lot.
All right, fill me in on Redcoat.
So Redcoat is about a guy who was a British soldier in the Revolutionary War.
Okay.
We're in a slightly different magical America. All of them have these fantastic,
Yes.
what do you call them, wraparound covers.
Yeah.
So he was kind of a bumbling soldier
Mhm.
in the British Army, and he stumbled across an attempt to magically make a Benjamin Franklin immortal.
Okay.
And in his stumbling, he ended up immortal and not Benjamin Franklin.
Okay.
So it says magical America, but he can't. So he's immortal and kind of incompetent, and he can't leave the country. He can only live in the United States.
Yeah.
So he's here throughout from the Revolutionary War on, sort of bumbling his way around American history. And so different episodes will be at different time periods.
Mhm.
Like our first time period is around in the Gilded Age, the turn of the 19th century.
Okay.
And he meets a young Albert Einstein, of all people. They have an adventure together. I think that's young Albert Einstein
Okay.
there.
I was gonna say it looks like they're having more than just an adventure.
And they have a big adventure, and they have to stop. Oh shoot, who's the famous traitor in the Revolutionary War?
Oh, Benjamin Franklin.
No.
No.
Davy Crockett?
Davy Crockett. No.
You guys aren't helping.
What,
Oh well,
what did you say?
What was it? George Washington.
Who's the famous
I'm
No.
having a total on-screen
No.
brain. Famous traitor.
Richard
in the
Nixon.
Oh, you
Revolutionary
meant
War.
Benedict Arnold.
Benedict Arnold.
Benedict,
Benedict Arnold
we were
is
close.
immortal too, and
Okay.
he's
Traitor, not traitor.
Benedict Arnold is immortal too, and he has a way of like destroying all the United States.
Okay.
And Redcoat and Simon Pure is Redcoat's name,
Mhm.
and Albert Einstein saved the United States. But then we get like stuff from the frontier days where he has adventures with Paul Bunyan and Annie Oakley. He has adventures during the Civil War. He meets a time traveler or two time travelers, one who's trying to make the South win the Civil War,
Mhm.
and an African American time traveler who's trying to make sure the North wins the Civil War.
I'm curious. I have one.
And he's called the Northerner, and he's probably going to show up again in Geiger. So one of the interesting things is this is the same world as Geiger,
Yeah.
which is also written by Jeff Johns.
Yeah. Ghost Machine.
Ghost Machine.
Yeah.
Right, and it's also the same world that Junkyard Joe is part of.
Yeah.
Hyde Street is
Head Street. Ghost Machine.
a Ghost Machine book, but not
Yeah.
necessarily the same universe,
Yeah.
as far as I can tell.
So I'm.
But so what you get in here is great writing. It gets the series is on issue 14 now. It gets better and better. So I love it more with each issue.
Yeah.
And you get fantastic art. You know, they
It does
never
look nice.
skimp on the quality. You know, you got these high quality covers, cardstock, lots of no, I can't find one. Lots of great double page spreads.
Yeah.
But so the script is by Jeff Johns. The art is by Brian Hitch, who is famous for his work on Authority and the Ultimates.
Mhm.
And I think, you know, the fact that they love doing this just really shows through. And it's one of my absolute favorite books
Yeah.
that are
I hear
coming
you
out
talking
right now.
about quite a bit, but I do have a question.
Yeah.
Does he ever change his clothes?
Never.
Why does it, he's got the same outfit on every single issue?
It's kind of odd. He'll even be walking around modern day New York in his red coat outfit
So maybe,
with his like front loading gun.
maybe that's why they call it red coat.
Yes.
He can't change his coat.
Maybe that's part of the spell. He has to keep his clothes on.
So that means the only other time that he was in fashion after the Revolutionary War was the 80s when Adamant came out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's like adamant throughout history.
Yeah. And I like the. I think they all have this on all the Ghost Machine books. They all have that checkered border at the top.
Yeah, the
That's a
checkered border.
throwback, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a reference to the DC Go-Go checks
Yeah.
from the 1960s.
Yeah.
And I can't quite figure out why.
Sure.
But apparently Jeff Johns is sending some kind of signal with those Go-Go checks.
Well, I like this series. I've seen it. Like you mentioned this a little bit ago. The quality of the book itself, the cardstock cover. It's a $3.99 cover price. It's not
Right.
$4.99 or whatever. But just the artwork, the color, the quality of the book, all looks really good. And actually, the whole Ghost Machine line has that in common. They
Right.
all are just quality books.
Any Ghost Machine book you pick up, you know it's going to be high
Yeah.
quality art, high quality paper, and really good writing.
Yeah.
So it's high-end professionals doing their best work. They own it themselves.
Yeah.
And they really care about it.
Yeah, I like this because Image does this a little bit because it's like this one here, the Ghost Machine world. Also, the Spawn world is the same way. The Spawn world is very high quality books. The nice cover. They're all $3.99. They were $2.99 for a while.
Right.
They went up $1, and they have their own world now. So both this Ghost Machine world is one that you can get in with multiple different titles.
Right.
And now the Spawn universe has multiple titles that you can kind of get involved into.
Yeah,
They're all under the Image banner.
We're seeing a lot of little sub publishers inside of Image who have their own sort of internal consistency.
I like that.
And the creators are the ones making the decision to give us these high quality books.
And you like that.
Yeah.
That's kind of your thing.
Good books.
Yeah, because in between those covers,
they
it
have
has
to be
good.
they have to be good on the inside.
Yeah.
And I really want things that have great art and great writing.
Yeah.
I want it all. And Redcoat is definitely
You heard it here
a way to
first,
get it
folks.
all.
He wants it all. Every bit of it. Okay, well, that's awesome. Well, we're going to kind of go a different direction now.
You got another thing for me to
I got another thing for you to talk about, and I really wanted to hear this on you. And guys, it's going to be hard for us to display this, so I'm going to take some pictures, and they're probably going to pop up on the screen. But what this is, well, actually, I'll let you kind of tell me a little bit about this. So what this is, it's a art portfolio for original art, correct?
It's an art portfolio for original art made by your sponsor.
Mm-hmm.
And you gave me one of these that
Yes.
they sent you. And so you may have to, but it allows you to put a copy of the comic the art came from, and then display your art here.
Yep.
And there's also a place here for a certificate of authenticity. Now, none of my art ever comes with a certificate of authenticity, so maybe that's something people get at cons.
Yeah.
I'm not sure about that part.
I was thinking that little place where you can put a certificate, you could make something like when you bought the art and what the artist is and a little information about the book, and you can have that print out yourself because it's just a piece of paper that you can slide in there.
When I buy art from Heritage Auctions, it comes with a little label, but it's a lot smaller than here, but a little label from them. So I might glue that on a piece of paper and put that there.
Yeah.
I have not, so you can see the art is kind of slipping a little bit here. They recommend like putting a piece of tape.
Yeah.
They have a guide so you can center it and then putting some tape on it. And I'm a little leery about putting tape on the back of my piece of art.
Not a fan of tape.
You could probably find some kind of tape that's not going to damage the paper at all. But I wonder if they might, as my review, if they might redo this a little bit so that you can put a plastic sleeve that fully encases the art.
Okay.
So this is a plastic cover protecting it from UV light, I gather, but it could kind of slip around. And I have some sleeves that you can put art into, but they didn't quite fit into this space.
Okay.
So I'd recommend in the future maybe they look into having it come with a sleeve.
Sure. I would think that maybe if there is almost like a poly bag what we use for our regular books, that you put the artwork in the poly bag, and they put it in there, and then have the tape on the back of the poly bag, and it goes.
But there are these sort of rigid plastic sleeves that you can get, and I feel that's the best way for me to. This is a Bronze Age comic, and they said a Silver Age can fit in here, but I don't know if I could fit a Silver Age in here. But that's something to explore further. But overall, I love this idea because it closes magnetically. It's very secure. But then if you want to display it, you can kind of put it on a table just propped up. And it's kind of a cool way to display your original art.
Nice.
So I will probably be picking up a few, with my own money for some of my other favorite pieces.
I figured you'd like it. That's kind of your expertise.
Original. I don't buy slabs or expensive books, but when I spend big, I spend it on original art. That's my favorite thing.
How much original art do you think you got? I'm not asking.
I don't know if I want to say.
I'm not asking how much you spent because that's a whole other conversation.
I would guess I have over 50 pieces.
50 pieces. So like a giant size book.
Yeah, I haven't counted them. There might be 80.
Okay. I gave you a piece not too long ago. Why are you laughing? Why did that go that direction?
Because you're sitting between the covers.
You're a great piece. Oh, no.
It wasn't short.
Wait, when did you give me an art piece? And this went kind of long.
Yeah.
You gave me an art piece?
I gave you one of the from Claire Meath that sent me. I gave you a piece of her original art that she sent me from one of her books. Thanks for remembering.
That was quite a while ago.
No, it wasn't. It was like just like it was since I've been here. You
Really?
know? Yeah. Never
That
mind.
was a long time ago.
Okay.
Well,
Anyway.
thank you for the Claire Meath art.
Anyway, there you go. Guys, this is Between the Covers. We'll see if he remembers his tagline and the sign out. But is there anything else you want to say before we go?
I don't remember my tagline.
Okay.
Thanks for having me. Oh, thanks for coming between the covers with me.
There you go. All right. All right, guys. Can I get Bob back up here? I'm out of that. And we're back from me hanging out between the covers. It's not the sheets, as people would say. It's between the covers. And I was hanging out with Sleepy Reader, Damien. And like I said before, his channel is a feature channel on my YouTube channel. So please check it out. He does reviews on books. Sometimes he takes breaks because he's busy doing other stuff. But sometimes he does his reviews, and they're pretty good. But I want to say thank you for him to join us. Like I said, he covered for your virus that you had last week.
Yeah, really appreciate that, Damien.
Yeah.
You did a great job.
He did do a good job. And then, he likes that red coat. And that red coat's pretty cool. It's actually a series I would jump on.
Yeah, I like the series myself.
You've read it?
I have read it.
Nice. Red coat?
Red Coat.
Yeah, yellow coat.
Matter of fact, I almost picked it for my first and final 5 this week.
It's on. It's
I
there.
know it is. I'm
It's
just
on
talking
the
about
thing.
myself.
You don't need to. Okay, it's right there.
Okay.
Maybe we should collaborate this a little bit more. Okay, whatever. Okay. You know what? Let's shoot some shit.
Let's shoot some shit.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot some shit. Okay. This is brought to you by BlackboxComics.net. Go to the website and the code Bueller10. You save 10% on all your Black Box Comics needs. I think that new Shinokage came out.
I know. I
And
have not read a single issue of the second series yet.
I know you're a big fan.
I'm a huge fan.
A huge fan because it's got the samurai.
I
dudes in
love
there.
the first series.
I know you do. Okay, that's gross. Okay, so I got just some random things here
Mhm.
that I want to talk about.
Okay.
So I just saw today they just dropped the new Stranger Things trailer for season 5. Have you watched Stranger Things?
I have watched Stranger Things. I haven't seen the new trailer yet,
Okay.
though. Mm-hmm.
It seems like it's a much grander scale than it was from season 1.
Mm-hmm.
Like season 1 was just kind of a monster story,
Mhm.
and now we're talking about the end of civilization
Yeah.
and stuff. And they're traveling all the way from like Russia to and all this stuff. So it seems like it's broadened quite a bit.
It has.
Do you like the bigger scale of it?
I don't know. I love the story since the beginning.
Mhm.
I loved last season, the last season that came out. Interested to see where they go, but having it grow so big,
Yeah.
If those guys can create like a whole universe out of this, great.
Yeah.
But I kind of wanted to see it just in that town
Yeah.
and have it in there. So I'm kind of on the fence about it.
Have you read any of the books that Dark Horse put out?
I have not.
No, neither have I.
No.
I don't think.
Have you heard they were any good?
No.
No. Okay.
Was it good?
Well, I don't know.
I didn't read them. I know they did a bunch of them.
But I'm looking forward to it, and I'm also looking forward to it to being over.
Yeah.
I really didn't like how much they stretched it out.
Yeah.
So
I need to rewatch like season 4. I don't think I really watched much of it, to be honest. And I want to rewatch it before it starts. I think it starts sometime in November, and then like it's 2 parts, and the second part starts Christmas or whatever in December or something like that. And so I'd like to see it. I'd like to see how it all wraps up because I remember when it came out, it's pretty,
it was awesome.
pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Kind of lost me over a couple more seasons. I was like, okay, I don't know what's going on.
Mhm.
And but yeah, I'm looking forward to the final thing, wrapping it up. All the kids are adults now.
Adults
so,
now, yeah.
hanging out, doing adult things.
Yep. I figure a couple of them are going to die, maybe.
Of course you would.
What do you mean? Of course I would.
Horrible. Horrible. Some little kid with no teeth, whatever that kid's name
Whatever
is.
that kid's name is.
Yeah. Anyway, last week we talked about pet peeves about
Mhm.
collecting comics. So I just wanted to give you the floor a little bit and see if you have any pet peeves about collecting comics.
Yeah, the only I mean, there's not very many, but when we go to a place like Frankenstein,
Mhm.
body odor.
Body odor. Yeah.
That's one of those.
Yeah.
Butt cracks.
Yeah. Butt
Showing.
cracks.
Yeah.
You have a problem with that?
I got a problem with it when it's on both sides of me and I'm trying to look through comics and I feel like I'm squished in by
Oh, so it's other people's body odor.
yes.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know. One of my other pet peeves is probably not a problem. Other people actually got tips from Damien on how to rectify this, but I used to hate when I'd put my comics inside of my box and the ends of the the sleeve that goes over the top of the bag, so
Yeah.
it would crawl up into ears.
Yeah.
Hated that.
The butterfly.
The butterfly effect. Yeah,
You know how to fix that?
I do.
Tape.
Well, there's tape, or you can just cut the.
Oh, he's cutting the edges off?
Yeah.
Snip the corner.
Just the
Snipping
corners.
them,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was a great tip.
Not surprised that the skin police guy is going for the
You found the oil.
Going for the snip.
Foreskin, please.
Right,
Oh,
exactly.
yeah. You know what? I had to edit like so much of him
I
last
know.
week. Like,
I
you can't
did.
say that. He's like, I'm on your channel. I can say whatever I want. Okay, whatever.
There it is.
Okay, so that's your pet peeves?
Yeah.
Okay,
Not
those are
that
pretty
big.
good.
Not that
Those
big
are
of a
pretty
deal.
Okay, well, this is a kind of a short segment. We're just going to go to
What's your pet peeve? I didn't even get to hear.
I said it was tape. I don't like tape.
Oh, tape. That's
yeah,
right.
tape
That's
is
right.
a thing.
I
And
forgot.
I don't like grading.
Yeah.
That's the pet peeve.
Ba-doom,
Yeah,
boom.
exactly. But I want to show you guys what the new giveaway is for this week. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, you just leave a comment on this video. And we got some books here, of course. And you know what? We're giving some Batman some love because there's a guy in the audience that really likes Batman. So this giveaway, all you got to do is, like I said, leave a comment and let me show you what you can win. This is Batman #1. This is from the new series that just came out. That's the one I read. I didn't really like it that much, so I think I said I was going to probably give it away eventually. Here is #2 of that one as well, and I think #3 comes out next week. Here is just a really cool cover I had, Batman #93 from the regular ongoing series. And then this one I found in the 50-cent bin at Frankenstein, and it was autographed by the artist. This is Detective Comics #627. And you can see right there, it's got the autograph on there. And apparently it was signed in 1994.
Do you remember who the artist was?
John does.
Let me see.
Oh, come on, John. You already know who it was. I asked the question. Anyway,
Ray Fogel.
Well, yeah.
Fugel.
Ray
Fugel.
Fogel.
Yeah. Ferris Bueller. Bueller.
Bueller.
Yeah, anyway. And then
Yeah.
you get a nice copy of Ninja Punch.
Yes.
Still going. So anyway, guys, if you want to enter the giveaway, leave a comment on the video. And next week we'll tell you who won. And then once you get all these giveaways taken care of, we'll ship them out, and you guys will all get the stuff in the mail. But that's kind of our shoot the shit segment. Unless there's anything else you want to like mention.
Maybe our final five.
Yeah, that's the last part.
Okay. No. Hey, no. It's a great topic.
I'm doing the rundown. You don't have the backing
You
board
forgot
rundown.
to comment earlier. I never know what's going to happen. Anyway,
Yeah.
just kidding.
Okay.
No, this is a great topic. It's kind of interesting to see, how, at least for myself, how things have differed. You haven't really changed that much on it, but the climate has changed so much when it comes to grading. So it's definitely an interesting topic, and I think very important to talk about at this particular juncture, especially for newer people that are getting into it, so they can be informed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Wow.
That was our shoot the shit from blackboxcomics.net. Use the code Bueller10.
Why do I try?
Save 10%. Now we're going to do our final five. What he was talking about a little bit ago, like I forgot what the hell I'm doing.
See, he's just mad I said that.
Yeah, whatever. Okay. You know what? We'll let you go first there, pal.
Okay. All right, first one comes from Image Comics.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
Firepower number 6.
#6. Yeah.
That's a good one.
Firepower #6.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that one?
I do.
You do like that one, don't you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Firepower. Robert Kirkman. Yeah.
Immortal Hulk #3.
Oh, that one, yeah. That was
Oh, yeah,
top
sure, you
series.
betcha.
You like that one? #3. Look at that one. I like this cover, actually.
I do too.
Okay, good deal.
I can't read that, but I think it's Flash #163. A little Silver Age action there.
I think it's #12.
No, it's not #12. 12 cents.
No, it says 12 on it.
It does say 12 because it's 12 cents.
That's a pretty cool cover, though. I gotta give you credit. Let's do this. Damien's probably gonna try to take this.
Oh, yeah.
Next one is Lone Wolf and Cub at
Oh,
number
yeah.
15.
You like this?
I do love
I
it.
just saw something about Lone Wolf and Cub. Like
Did
they're putting something together, like a big collector's edition or something.
of the Dark Horse run.
Yeah, is that right?
Yeah.
Do I know what I'm talking about
You
once in
do.
a while?
Mm-hmm. Once
Yeah,
in
I
a
do.
while.
Yeah, I do.
And the last one, I love all the covers in this run. Vengeance of Moon Knight, #5. And that is Bullseye Bob's final 5.
That's pretty good. I like that.
Thank
Not
you.
bad. You know,
Thank you.
some people say I don't know what I'm talking about.
I've never said that.
I know you
I just
have.
said sometimes.
I know, but there's other people in the comic community. Oh, this Bueller guy, he doesn't know nothing.
Yeah.
Man, little do they know, I know way more than they do. I just played dumb on camera.
There you go.
There you go. Okay, I got my final five
All
here.
right.
And like I said earlier, this is kind of for you because you're a buddy of mine.
I love that one.
Do you have this book?
I do have that book.
Okay, I was going to give it to you if you
I
did.
wish they'd come out with the issue 2.
Okay, can I show it now?
Yes.
Okay, this is Daredevil Bullseye Marvel Knights #1 in a blue comic capsule. I got that for $1 at Frankenstein. I was like, oh, I wonder if I knew you had it because you always have it. You want to grab it?
I'm going to.
Okay, good. Okay, this next one is one of our favorite series.
Oh,
Ice Cream Man #36. Perfect in a purple comic capsule because the cover is kind of purplish. But look how all these kind of
looks
go
nice.
together. It looks good, doesn't it?
it really does.
Great series. Great series.
Mhm.
Okay. Speaking of this earlier, the Spawn universe, this is Rat City #8, and in theme with the orange comic capsule. There you go.
Another nice looking one.
Nice looking book, yeah. And oh, there's that book right there. Come on
Mhm.
here. This is Astonishing X-Men #8 in a pink comic capsule. Trying to get those colors right.
Situates it very nicely.
Yeah, very much. I don't put them in bags and boards either. I just kind of put the book.
Just put them in there.
Yeah, I don't care because when I take them out, they just sit there.
Ah.
Yeah. All right. And this next one is in a green comic capsule, and this was actually this was Damien's book, and then I think he's giving it to John, but I took it, and because John just left it here. This is Mark Spears' Monsters, the free comic day version 0, in a green comic capsule because it's kind of got that green background.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Artwork in that is amazing.
that's what I heard.
You should check it out.
I can't get them. They're hard to find.
Open that one.
Yeah. I don't want to upset John.
Yeah.
John's our fussy. You saw him walk across the screen earlier.
Everybody say hi to Mr. Fatty Boom Daddy himself,
Yeah.
the Batman.
John's like, hey, I gotta get up and go. We're like, yes, sir. Whatever you say. So, but yeah. So that's our final 5 brought to you by Comic Capsule.
Great Final 5.
Guys, go to their website. Use the code Bueller. You save 10%. We talked about this on the show. There's other options besides slabbing your books. This is one of them if you want to use it, or if you want to just do bags of boards, or if you just want to roll them up in your back pocket. That's what I do. Call it good. But that's about it, man. Do you have anything else to say before we go?
Nah, man, this was a great show. It's great to be back,
Yeah.
and already looking forward to next week.
Yeah, and here's the thing. This is the 5th show we've done. There's only 3 more left.
Ah, why do you have to say that?
We're only doing 8, so we're more than halfway done, man. And then I'm hitting the road for a while.
Yeah.
So I think I'll probably be gone for like 3 or 4 months.
Well, it's already been an absolute joy just to do this again with you. And it's going to be sad to see it go, but understood.
Yeah. Well,
You know?
maybe this will still be back here when I get back.
I sure hope
And
so.
we can do a few more and stuff like that.
Would
'Cause
love to.
I know a lot of people left comments like, hey, we really missed the show. Please don't stop doing it or whatnot. I'm a rambling man, so I don't like sticking around one place too long.
And a Rolling Stone.
And a Rolling Stone and all that good stuff. But I do want to say thank you to everyone who's watching, all the thousands of people who have come back to watch the show. It's great to have you guys back. And the new people as well. I've gotten a lot of new comments from people who just start watching it. They've really enjoyed it. This is what collecting comics is all about.
It is.
It's all about having fun. It's all about enjoying what you have in front of you and not taking it too seriously.
No.
And that's what we're all about. So, Bob, do you want to take us out? Do you remember? You messed it up last time.
Did I?
A little bit. You want to give it a shot? Don't do anything. That was you too. Yeah.
That's what you said last time.
No. Yeah. Okay. Let's see if you get it right.
I don't even know now, man. You got me all flustered.
Oh, no. Under pressure. Come on, man. You all high and mighty when you walked in here today.
High and mighty.
Oh, sorry.
There's the mic.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Oh, fuck! I got
We get one. We're leaving that one in. This is all you guys need to do. You don't need to like. You don't need to subscribe. You just need to live your best life. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.